What's going on, guys? So years ago I made a video explaining how to bleed a clutch on a Chevy S10 by yourself if you had no one else to help you. That video gained a lot of traction and a lot of people had questions, and some people were disappointed because I didn't show actually how I was sucking through the hose to pull the air out of the cylinder up on top. So it just so happens that I have this truck back in my driveway. I sold it to my friend years ago, and he blew the motor on it. He just rebuilt the motor and stuck it back in the truck, but found that the pedal's hitting the floor. Now we don't know if it's from sitting, or maybe we bought a faulty either the master cylinder or the slave cylinder, because both were replaced. Maybe we got a junk one. But right now, since I have the truck with me, I'm going to show you exactly how to bleed it. You can bleed it from the bottom with the slave cylinder. I suggest bleeding both, but you're going to need two people to do the slave cylinder. It's kind of like force bleeding brakes. So I'm going to show you where the slave cylinder, where you would bleed it from there. Then I'm going to show you exactly how I do it from the top. So this way, people that were, asking about it before can see exactly how it's done. All right, I'm doing this from my phone, so sorry for the crappy video. So let's turn. Now under the truck, you can see right there, that's going to be your slave bleeder in the bell housing. So I don't know what size that is off the top of my head. It's been years since I've even worked on this truck, but that's it. It's right above this hose right here on the left side of the transmission. Someone's going to pump the clutch pedal, and then you're going to crack open the bleeder just like you're bleeding the brakes. Very easy. So I'd bleed it from the bottom, and then if you're by yourself and you want to bleed from the master cylinder up top, this is where your master is, as you probably know. So this is the hose. I just use a regular clear hose, and I had bought a basketball pump needle. You can get it at any sports store, and I just put it inside the hose and wrap the zip tie around it, and that's all it is. So basically what you're going to do is inside this master, you can see now the sun's hitting it. You want to get inside of this little lip. You can see it with the sun there, but if you're in a dark place, you're not going to see it. You can try to feel around for the hole, but it's more towards the front. You want to go down inside that hole. You got to be as deep as you can get. You can't just stick the needle right in the reservoir. It's not going to work. You got to get this needle down as far as you can. And basically, I'm going to suck on the end of this hose, and I'm going to take hard pulls, however you want to call it, hard sucks, hard pulls, and you're going to see the bubbles travel up the hose. And sorry, this guy's weed whacking. I don't know why. He knows I'm making a video. So you're going to see the bubbles travel up this hose, and don't be thinking that these bubbles are coming from your line. They're not. They're coming from the vacuum that you're creating by sucking on the hose. Once the bubbles come up to about here, you're going to want to cap this end off, whether it be fast by your thumb, or you could stick the end of your tongue right in that hole right there. Sorry, this thing's not focusing, but I suggest keeping your tongue in there because it creates a better seal. And then you're going to pull this needle out of the reservoir, and then you're going to dispense the fluid into a different container, and it's going to come out really slow out of that needle. So the only way to get it out fast is to blow, reverse blow an end of this hose, and it's going to blow the fluid out of that needle in wherever you're dumping the fluid out from. Now I know there's like contaminants and stuff inside of here. I can see that. I asked my friend what's up with that. He doesn't know what's going on with that, but that could be a factor. But you can kind of see that lip that I'm talking about right in there. So I'm going to stick this hose in there, and I'm going to show you the bubbles coming up. Now I just blew it right back into that reservoir because I'm just kind of showing this for the video's sake. So now I'm going to show you from my point of view. Doing. Put the hose in your mouth, All right, just emptied it. And one more time. Hose in the mouth. And that's all there is to it. You're gonna do that. It could take 8, 10, 15 times, as many times as you need. Keep refilling with fresh fluid, and good luck to you guys. Hopefully this one helped out better.